Take a look at your workspace. It might be buried under an avalanche of papers and old coffee cups, yet you likely know the location of every single document. For many, this physical disorder exists alongside digital files and project systems that are meticulously structured. Most people see this clutter and assume you are disorganized or simply lack the discipline to keep your life together. This assumption falls apart when they watch you pull a specific note from the bottom of a massive pile with zero hesitation. Psychology suggests that for certain minds, maintaining a pristine room takes a back seat to the demands of internal processing. A scattered desk can be the visible byproduct of a mind that chooses to focus its energy on complex ideas rather than physical aesthetics. This diagram illustrates the brain's energy budget. Every day, you have a finite amount of cognitive power to distribute between your environment and your thoughts. Most people allocate this budget evenly. They spend enough energy on physical tasks, like clearing a desk, to keep their surroundings orderly. Some brains operate through selective organization, meaning they prioritize specific outputs over general neatness. This brain redirects nearly all its resources into internal work. It ignores the physical environment to keep its focus on problem-solving and creative systems. Walking past a pile of clothes without stopping to fold them represents a calculation. The brain is preserving its remaining energy for the next complex task on its list. The common label for this behavior is avoiding chores, but that ignores what the mind was doing before the cleaning even started. While you appear to be sitting still, your mind is often running at full capacity, analyzing variables and simulating potential outcomes in the background. This level of internal processing creates a significant metabolic drain. Thinking deeply for hours consumes actual physical and cognitive fuel. By the time you finally have a moment to clear your desk, your cognitive battery is often empty. Choosing rest over organization reflects the brain's need to recover from that metabolic drain. The work you've done is real, even if it leaves no physical trace. This raises the question of how anyone actually works within that physical mess. This represents spatial mapping. Some minds process information in web-like connections, tracking items through their relative position. Because the brain stores a document's location relative to a coffee cup, retrieval is instant. The disaster functions as a structured map. There is also a specific type of paralysis that contributes to the clutter. If you can visualize an exact, ideal version of a clean room, you may find yourself with a standard that is difficult to meet. Looking at a messy room and knowing you lack the time to deep clean it to that specific standard often leads to doing nothing at all. The mess remains because of an attachment to a perfect outcome. If the job cannot be done to your internal specifications, your brain rejects the task entirely. You may feel the urge to apologize for your environment, but that assumes your desk is a reflection of your character. A perfectly empty desk is often unnecessary for a mind that is already engaged in deep creative work. Physical clutter is simply a byproduct of how your brain chooses to spend its resources. It is a trade-off made in favor of depth and complexity. Stop fighting your brain's natural energy allocation and see your environment for what it is, the workspace where your best ideas are built.